make sure my volume is on. Okay. Hello. Get in here. Get on in here. Give it a second. I always wait. It's like this long pause before anyone notices that I'm on. Hey guys. Get in here. Get in here. Let's talk. Can you guys hear me? Yes? Thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Hello, hello. Hello. Hey Addie, how's it going? Hello. How are you guys? How is everything out there? Hello, can you hear me? Come in. Mimi, what's up? Hey Linda. Teresa, hi. Hello guys. Brenda, hey. Hey Mary, thanks for joining. Hey Maribeth, what's up? Hello. Hey Linda. Hey guys. So I just wanted to I've been praying, and I've gotten a lot of messages from people writing me, just expressing how tired they are. And this is so exhausting, right? I know that some people are you exhausted? Are you exhausted from this? I mean, you would think when you win something, like in 2016, as conservatives, there would just be this huge, like, high we're on. But I really feel like it's been a battle since the 2016 election, right? I mean, we have been battling. It has been a struggle. It's been a fight. It's been ugly. I have had friends defriend me. I've had family stop talking to me. I've had people tell me they can't be around me because I'm too controversial. I mean, it's been a battle, right? It's been hard. It's been so hard, and it's easy to be like, oh my gosh, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted, okay? And that's exactly what they want us to do, to be exhausted, to be tired where we can't keep going, where we're just too tired. It's so hard, and it is hard, okay? And I was reminded of our forefathers, of Washington and John Adams and all of the greats that fought in the Revolution for our country. I mean, they were out in the snow barefoot fighting for us, for our future generations. And yeah, it is a fight. We are in a battle. It is not easy. But I was just given this scripture: do not grow weary in well-doing. For when the time is right, you will reap. You will reap. We are going to reap the benefits of staying in this fight and for not giving up and for pursuing justice and pursuing freedom in this country. We are under attack. And if you're a spiritual person at all, I mean, if you read the Bible, this is what happens, right? I mean, eventually globalism takes over. Eventually globalism wins. But I believe that we have the power as Christians and believers to push this stuff back, to at least through power of prayer and through speaking up and speaking out, we have the ability to prevent what eventually will come. Now, that's why I'm in this. That's why I do what I do. It's because I have kids, okay? And even if you don't have kids and you're watching, I do this because I want my kids to experience the individual freedom and liberty that we have, that I grew up with, right? That is totally under assault right now in our country. And I've had some people say, privately write me, it's hard to speak up. It's hard to say something. I don't want to cause problems. I don't want to cause controversy or all that stuff. But by you not speaking up, you're allowing everyone else to think that you agree. And I want to say something like, I was having coffee with one of my girlfriends last week, and she was saying that she belongs to this MOPS group. And, these moms were all sitting around, and like MOPS group, their mothers are preschoolers, right? That's the group. And you would think that most of these women are like conservative, but there was this one woman in the group, and she was just this rabid, like Hillary supporter. She hated Trump. She always was turning the conversation into politics, very aggressive, very loud, and it made everybody else in the room just kind of like quiet, like just don't. And I said, listen, I was like, because you're silent though, that makes everybody else around you think you agree with that person, okay? And you don't have to get in an argument. You don't have to have some huge fight break out, but you can politely and kindly say, I disagree. And when you say, I disagree, that allows for the people around you to be like, oh, Okay, it's okay. It's okay to disagree. I mean, she disagrees, and I disagree too, but I don't want to say anything. So it allows the people that are silent to have a voice, and that's what we're called to do. We're called to give a voice to those that are voiceless, right? And to be silent is to be complicit. To be silent in this time right now, this crucial time in our country, to be silent is allowing the left to take ground. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm literally, like, you look up and you look around our world and it's like, how did we get here? Like, what happened? We have boys and girls not using restrooms to use. They have no idea where we have drag queens reading story time to our in our public libraries. It's gotten so bass backwards, right? It's just so bizarre. And we're like, how did this happen? I'll tell you how it happened. It happened because people have been silent. And as we are silent, they take ground. And they continue to take ground. You cannot be silent right now. You can't. You have to stand up. You have to have a say. You have to speak up. You have to. And I specifically want to address pastors, okay? There are pastors right now that you're just going on with your messages and you're trying to stay out of the political realm because you want to keep that tax exempt status. Well, FYI, Trump has lifted that tax exempt status. He has basically rescinded the Johnson Amendment, which prohibited pastors and priests to speak the truth from the pulpit and not get political. He basically said, you're free to do it. We're not going to punish you if you do. So this is our moment right now as pastors and for priests and for rabbis to speak up and to speak the truth. Because you have people, I know Christians that are completely, they're supporting third-term abortion. They're now like siding with Democrats that are all for infanticide. That is so contrary to the word of God. Totally. Okay? So if we don't have pastors that are calling this stuff out and speaking up, then I'll tell you, this is how we got to where we got. Really. And I'll tell you, I sound like I'll tell you, but if we don't speak up, we definitely, if you're alert at all, the leftists are pushing socialism, right? They're pushing this socialist agenda. And I want to point out, socialism is the state owning your productivity. They're owning what you produce. Communism is owning production. Did you guys hear that? Socialism is the state owning what you produce. Communism is owning production. They're putting socialism on there as a fancy word, but this, guys, is communism. And communism shuts churches down. The church has to go underground in communism. So while these pastors and these priests are being silent, you are literally welcoming a communist type regime agenda to shut you down, to completely silence you. Because these leftists do not support free speech. They do not support religious liberty. They will shut you down. They do not want you speaking. And that's what they're here to do. So to the pastors and the priests and rabbis, if you are not speaking up, this will be on you. It will be on you. Because we have people that desperately need the truth. Okay? Because if you read mainstream media, if you follow mainstream media and what you're completely deceived. If you follow, and I just put up a meme about an hour ago, if you follow the mainstream media, you really believe Trump is a criminal. You believe he colluded with Russia. You believe that he's an illegitimate president. You believe that, you're convinced in your head because that's what the media has told you. These people believe that. And if we don't have people countering that, if we don't have people in the congregation saying, listen, I'm not going to get so political, but I will tell you where I stand on these policies, and I am definitely for the individual. We see a push for socialism, this push for socialism to literally block out the individual. The individual is eliminated under socialism. You're gone. You're part of the group. You have to do what the group thinks. It's all group. Okay? You're gone. Your right to choose what you want to do is gone under socialism. And the state will dictate everything. And we have young people that have no idea what this means. And we have adults. That hear socialism and they think it's great. Pick up a history book. Honestly. But I wanted to get on here and I wanted to tell you guys, like I did at the top of this thing, be encouraged right now. Do not grow weary in well-doing. Do not, you just keep, because it's so much bigger than Trump, okay? People are so fixated on Trump, and it's like, oh, Trump, Trump, Trump. Get away from Trump, okay? Forget that. This is so much bigger than Trump, okay? We don't vote on personality. We vote on policy, okay? We are informed, we're educated, we vote on policy, and we know that liberal progressive policies strip the individual of their freedom. And that's why we speak up. That's why we speak out. That's why we support our president, because he supports the individual, because he's countering socialism. He's countering communism. Okay? Get away from Trump. Just stop thinking about that. It's policy. Look at the policies. Progressive policies literally take your freedom away from you. So that's why we're in this thing. That's why we fight. That's why we speak up. That's why we speak out. That's why we have a say when others are silent. That's why we're not complicit. We have to be, you have to be brave in this time. This is a pivotal moment in our history. And I don't want to see my kids fall under this communist, socialist type America. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. So that's what I wanted to come on and say. I love you guys. I really appreciate you. I'm blessed by your messages. I'm blessed by people that donate, that contribute to my PayPal and Patreon. Like, there was a time where I was like, I was getting hit hard. I was being extremely censored. And I had these faithful Patreon supporters that were just like, doesn't matter whether one person sees your video or no one, we're going to keep blessing you. And it really was a huge encouragement. I'm thankful for you guys. I know some of you are on here watching. I'm blessed. I'm blessed and I'm thankful. And we have to keep speaking. We have to keep speaking up. Just so be encouraged if you're and you can do it anywhere. I mean, you could be anywhere and you don't have to cause a fight. But when someone's going off, you can say, I disagree. I disagree. I'm not going to argue with you right here in front of all these people, but I totally disagree with what you're saying. And when you do that, that allows everybody else to think, okay, I guess it's free to think differently. And you should be challenging thought. Okay? And you should be able to question. Anyone that doesn't want you questioning, that's a red flag right there. So, question everything. All right, guys. Well, I won't take up much more of your day. Wanted to just get on here and encourage you because I know some people are saying they're tired. It's exhausting. It's go beyond Trump on this one. Look at the policy. We are supporting and backing policies that promote individual freedom. They promote liberty. They promote the individual to be all that we can be here in America. We're the last nation that really champions the individual. And if we lose that, we've lost our country. So we have to push for these policies that Trump actually supports. So, all right, you guys. Blessings to you all. Leave me messages in the comments. I'll read them. We'll talk soon. Bye, guys.